Hello investors. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little more boring. I'm going to be talking safe money, so try not to fall asleep. This is a list of dividend picks for July 2020. These are very, very safe stocks, and I kind of want to talk about what safe investing is and why it's important. What is safe money? It's important, in my opinion, to have some, that's for sure. To really make sure that you have your portfolio very well diversified and that you have some money set aside that is not as risky. Safe money is a 401k, an IRA, a mutual fund, or a collection of stocks that are income producing. I like dividend stocks because every time you get a dividend, I take that dividend cash and I just invest it in new stock. And I have a certain system for that, and that's what I'm going to cover. So this is a very slow moving type. You're not going to earn the 200%. These aren't the crazy stocks you're thinking of, but it's important to have some of these in your portfolio. Of the dividend portfolio stocks, I really like Dividend Champions. So there's a list of stocks that come out produced by Justin Law on Seeking Alpha that's a really, really good resource. And this is a list of Dividend Champion, Contenders, and Challengers. I like the Champions list. The Champions list is any stock that's on that list that has paid a dividend and increased that dividend for 25 or more years. That's pretty safe. I feel good about that kind of return and that type of history. So this is just my opinion, how I think you should divvy this up based upon your age. If you're in your 20s, 20% of your money should be safe money and 80% aggressive. And the reason I feel that way is because it's good to have those 80% stocks, those biotech stocks. That's the time that when you can take more of a risk because you can afford to. But as you get in your 30s, that needs to kind of change a little bit because now you're getting a little closer to retirement and you need to plan this. And I think the perfect time to start investing is right when you're 18. Catalyst stocks are what I cover in a lot of my other videos, which you should check out. So when you get to your 30s, you should have 30% safe and 70% catalyst type of portfolio. It's important to have more of your portfolio that way so that you can safeguard yourself just in case something crazy happens. In your 40s, I'm definitely somewhere in there. 40% of your portfolio, in my opinion, should be in safer stocks, and then 60% in your catalyst type portfolio. I love to invest, and so I don't ever want to get rid of me researching and going through a catalyst type portfolio. 50s. 60% safe, 40% catalyst. 60s, 80% safe, 20% catalyst stock. By this time, it's really important that you have that safe money, not to lose it or lose your capital. You're probably asking, okay, how do I get a lot of really great information about stocks? Well, we have a community of investors, and it's our Patreon group. In this group, we talk insiders, day trading, FDA run-ups. We're going to be giving lots of videos on how to do these type of things, and lots of great opinions going back and forth. So I think that's something really worthwhile and you should check out in the description below. Well, let's get to these top stocks that I've been talking about for dividend that are safe. So these are from the Dividend Champions group. So 25 years or more, they paid out a dividend and increased it every single year or kept it the same. So number 4 is FRT. It's been paying a dividend or increasing its dividend for 52 years. That's pretty safe. Right now it's at a 4.93% yield. And what I like to do is when you get a dividend payment, that now goes into the next dividend stock. So I don't reinvest my dividends. I like to take that dividend money and invest it in something new that's got a really high yield and that's on the Champions list. Okay, number 3. I have had this stock for a long time. This is Ben, B-E-N. Ben has been increasing its dividend for 40 years. Right now, it's a really good deal just with what's going on in the world. It has dropped in price, and it's got a 5.15% yield, which is really good for a good, solid stock like this. I especially like to load up, and I don't worry so much about these stocks going up or down in price. The only time I sell a dividend stock is if they cut the dividend payout. So if they cut it, I'm out. But otherwise, I'm holding it forever. And my goal with this type of investing is that my dividends become such a great amount that I can literally live on that dividend income. That's what I'm looking to do. Okay, number 2. I used to work for this company. It's AT&T. They've been increasing their dividend for 36 years. It is extremely solid stock. Now, it's not going to move a lot. It's not going to grow a lot in its price. I think it's been in the 30s for probably 15 years, but they pay a 6.88% yield, and they've increased or kept their dividend the same over the last 36 years. It's pretty good. Number one is IBM. So they're a brand new company to the Dividend Champions list, and over the last 25 years, they've been increasing their dividends. That's pretty great. They have currently a 5.40% yield, and it's a very safe investment, and I think that this is also a stock that will grow in its value. I believe it's undervalued at the moment. Those are the top 4 stocks for the month of July that are safe, and I plan on doing one of these lists once a month. If you're looking for a lot of details and a lot of help for your individual investing, we have the Patreon group down below. Don't forget that you can find me also on Stocktwits, Twitter, and a few other places. Please check those out. I do a lot of work for these videos, and I would appreciate you hitting that most amazing and wonderful like button. I hope you got a lot of value out of this list, and I appreciate being able to talk with you all very much. Raythoven out.